YT World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D, that is. I'm sorry I'm looking rough out here on these streets. Gotta do my locks over again, but that's another story. And so I'm getting this pretty much just watched the BB episode just now. And I just want to go straight in, but before I go straight in, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, because your girl need the subscribership very up, all the way up, and also the viewership all the way up. So if you want to do that for me, that would be great. And also, can you hit that notification bell so you can get all my daily updates when I actually update all the content that I do. So pretty much it leaves off at the HOH competition. Jessica is all first, of course. We knew watching the live feeds, we knew she was struggling doing the regular show and shit, but she pretty much in the live feeds was the first one, like in a few minutes off. So Cliff the whole time has been a fucking cheerleader for all the rest of the seemed like the six to me, because he's trying to make sure they honor that deal that he only did with Christy, but okay. Nicole is second off. She was struggling out here in these streets. Sam comes off next because his foot actually slipped and his thing came off, one of his legs. So that was a done deal. And Christy was out, and then she picked the poison ivy punishment chip. So that was the first one to pick. And then Nick goes out, and then Jack is out, and then Tommy's out, but he threw the comp. He just didn't want to win it, so he's out. And then he actually, obviously, how ironically, he picked the poison ivy chick as well, so that's funny. Then Jackson stayed up there for a while longer, and then he finally dropped out. And then Kat drops as well. She threw it because she's just pretty much like, you know, as long as I won in my head and beat Jackson, the game that I was playing in my head, then I don't even care about it. Dumb bitch, you know you always an option to go up as a replacement. So I don't know why you was dumb in doing that. And then Annalise was out once she made a she was trying to make a deal with Holly, but then Holly pretty much was getting pretty much chanted on by Jackson, and he was being ignorant as hell, and he pretty much kept pressing like, no, stay, no, please, you know, Holly, whatever she's saying, don't listen to it. I can do all of that. I can cook you this, I can do this, and I can do that, you know. And we like, shut the fuck up. And Annalise was like, shut the fuck up. And she kept looking over like, she was like, Holly, do what you want, girl. Holly wanted to drop like shit, but she was like, oh no, I'm hanging on because I want that letter. They made it seem like that in DR once they already knew she won, pretty much. At that point, she won, obviously. So she's like, no, I really wanted to go for it. No, girl, you wanted to make a deal like shit. That boy told you to stay there, so you stayed your ass there, pretty much. But Holly ended up being the winner. Then they showed this segment that I really don't give a fuck about, but it shows some of the true colors of Jackson as well. It says America want to give him the little cookie boy cutter Tennessee edit, right? So Jackson is pretty much getting mad at Kat for thinking she's running her mouth and talking about something. I really would be mad at you. Like, who the fuck are you to think that I'm going to give a fuck if you're mad at me or not, because the stuff I'm saying in the diary room, this is a fucking game. When I'm passionate in the game, and whatever I say in the game, it's in the game. So if I curse your ass out in the diary room, I'm going to not give a fuck when we leave here. Like, it's a game. If you're that much of a little boy and not a grown man to know that it's a game and everybody emotional, so it's a high inducive environment, everybody going to say something about somebody in the diary room, even in the closest person, especially when it comes down to the end days when y'all have to compete against each other. You're not going to be like all cookie cutter and freaking what do you call it, cult like for long, pretty much. So she start crying and stuff, and her cry is ugly as shit. Kat, please don't do that cry ever again. It's just look ugly as shit on you, and especially without no makeup. You already look scary without makeup. You really look scary when you start to, yeah, I don't talk about nobody. I don't No, girl, don't do that no more. And then the part where Kat sprayed Febreze because Jackson just in the bedroom just farting. Not saying excuse me or nothing. I don't know whether you farting in your dreams and don't understand that people are smelling it, or not understanding that people are around you, but he just farting out here. Nobody else gonna say something, so Kat sprayed some Febreze in her area. He get mad talking about something. Why are you spraying the room down with Febreze? I'm sorry, is Febreze poison? Because to me, Febreze is covering up that funky ass, that dead man stuck in the back of your ass. Like coffins, bitch. Like literally. Don't tell me to fuck the stop spraying some Febreze. That just got on my and irritated my whole soul for real. And so Jackson gets mad and storm out. So pretty much Kat is like playing like she's just saying like, I want to backdoor him if I get a chance to be HOH. Pretty much, but you know that ain't gonna happen. Like, you don't even know what's going on with the house. Even if you tried to backdoor him, he's not going, because you're gonna put up a pawn and you're gonna put him up. They're not gonna backdoor him on a point of that. Because if you don't put Nick and them up, that you could put anybody up against him. They're gonna vote the person out that's up against him, no matter how much they can't stand Jackson right now. They're gonna keep that that system intact while they have the numbers still. So you're a dodo and you don't know what's going on. So Annalise finally has a reason to be mad with her dumb ass. She pissed off at Jackson for rooting for Holly. Well, the fuck I sleep with her. I fucking sleep with her, hoe. So obviously I'm rooting for her over you. But yeah, good going, Annalise. But I'm rooting for the girl that I'm sleeping with. I'm gonna trust the person that I'm closest to and I'm sleeping with in this game over you that's sleeping with another dude that's you're in that dude's corner, not in my corner. So I don't know why she's that mad. Cliff is still kissing ass pretty much, letting them all drink out his beer. Yuck, like shit, boy. Like literally letting him drink out his beer can from the HOH package that he received, and that's nasty as shit. All y'all got diseases up in that joint. Sis Christy and Tommy talk about Jackson controlling Holly's controlling Holly's decision in the HOH comp, and she's still once again bitter like shit. Like, the one thing you and your boy Jack got in common, y'all some bitter ass bitches when y'all don't win. It's like, that was mine to win. That was my comp. That was that. Just get over it, bitch. You didn't win. Okay, your foot slip out. You was not going to win anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And Sis says she's not working with Holly or Jackson if Nick doesn't go up. Now, where all of a sudden that you want the fuck Nick to go up? Why all of a sudden you want him to go up? But you was having your head in his lap the whole fucking time when he was HOH. Your head in his lap. You up there sitting beside him everywhere, all up his ass. You are a fucking floater. And get a fucking life vest. Get more than that. Get a life-size float. Okay? Holly gets her letter from home, and she come out and say, anybody want to see my HOH room and shit like that? I really hate this segment because it's dumb as shit and it's worthless. I don't want nobody to be in my room when I say, do anybody want to see my HOH room? Producers, don't make me say that, because I'll say, give me the fucking keys and I'm going straight up to my room. I don't want nobody to see my HOH room. If I invite you, that means I fuck with you. So that's pretty much, I don't care. Give a fuck if this the game of Big Brother or not. I'm in power, bitch, so you can't say nothing at that point. If I want to share my shit, I'll come down and share my shit. But you're not about to put your juices all over my HOH room. I'm going to tell them Febreze it, do whatever, sanitize my room and all that from you hoes that been fucking in there. Pretty much. That's how I feel about it. She do her little shit. They all in one room gather, act like that was just a coinkadink. No, you did not really want to see her HOH room because you was bitter as hell. So that's what it was all about. But they went up there. She got her letter from her mom. She cried. She's emotional. I don't give a fuck. Moving on. Christy and Tommy are talking about Jackson once again. Like, the talk is Jackson now. She says Jackson's behavior doesn't correlate with her beliefs. What the fuck? What beliefs? I'm intrigued. Tell me, Christy. What the fuck beliefs that correlates with you when you're bullying, you're leading the charge with Tommy against a teacher, a small teacher that's like pretty much built like a 12-year-old girl. No offense, but I'm just saying, defenseless and everything. She on her own, and y'all smacking a door in her face and all that. It doesn't correlate with your beliefs, but Jack actions will correlate with your beliefs. bullying a girl, telling her that she can't put her shaker bottle in the freezer. What makes you think you're special and all that? Did Jackson say that to her? For real, did Jackson tell anyone that what makes you think you're special? No, Jack said that. Did Jackson say anything about the N-word? Possibly, but we mainly heard it from Jack. And everything else Jack does. So it's like, what are your beliefs and what do you really correlate with? Okay, just shut the fuck up. That's what I want you to do. So Holly talks with Jackson, and then Holly wants to put up. He said, "What do you want to do?" She said, I'm thinking Nick and Sam, because it's the fucking easy way out, like the whole house has been always doing." And then Jackson thinks it should be Nick and Nicole instead, because she said, "You don't want two big competitors up there." What the fuck competitors? Where? Okay, he just had a backhand toss to or underhand toss to win HOH. Where the fuck the rest with the competitor at? Okay. So I mean, I understand Sam, but okay, no Nick. So please stop doing this, y'all. And then he said instead Nicole, because pretty much you don't want two strong people coming after you. Okay. So Nick and Nicole it should be, but she like, no, I don't want to put Nicole up there. Like, I don't think she feel like that's the right thing to do, to put Nicole. She said, what if she goes? I'm like, she ain't gonna go over Nick though, but still, I understand. So I was also thinking, so I guess you hoes are back together. Y'all kissing and slobbing down. Like, you broke up, you're back together now? I don't understand. I don't give a fuck neither. So please don't explain. Another dumbass segment with Kat, as usual, because she's the producer, Pat, as well. They trying to big her up to be the fake ass Britney out here, and you're neither of the sorts, so we can move on from this shit. She's just a dumbass, horrible, bleach blonde ass Texan. That's what you are. Talking about her conspiracy, the conspiracy cat. Like, it's always a subtitle with all her train of fucking ignorant ass thoughts that we gotta partake in, and I do not want to. So please cut these segments short. It could have been more strategy talk, but instead we got that dumbass cat segment talk about some Tupac is dead and is living in plain sight with a different name. Fuck everybody think that. Bitch, out of here. You're not the only one to think that. Everybody thought that, just like Elvis with his fat ass. So please, out of here. And she talking about some Avril Lavigne is died and then came back as Melissa. Woo, Melissa? Woo. RHAP? Melissa? Is she an attorney now? That's what Avril Lavigne is. She do got a dry humor, like dry attitude, dry personality, dry humor like Avril Lavigne. She do. So it could be Melissa. You're right. And then she talked about the UFO. Area 51 got aliens. Okay, bitch. Everybody in the world always assumed that the government got different projects going on that's of none of this world and stuff like that. Like, just shut up. You just made up anything just to talk and just I can't stand your dumbass segments. Please stop showing that shit. She's nothing of the influencer. You should not try to say you want to be a social media influencer, because you can't influence shit but them dumb assholes out here. All you can do is try to say dumbass things to get likes, and that's what you need to say. I want to be a person that do dumbass stuff to get likes on my page, but you are none of the sorts of any influence, okay? Christy and Tommy pretty much received the poison ivy punishment, and it's what a flop ass punishment. Like, literally all the punishments in the world that BB had, all in the lifespan of BB years, they get some fucking blotched skin. Their skin always fucking blotched when they hit the sun. That's just white people. They used to that shit. Sunburns and stuff like that. They got a whole bunch of sunburn, fake ass, poison ivy skin put on their skin. That's just a bad tan. So what do? Put a little bit grass here, put a little bit grass here? That's dumb as shit and weak. Talking about something, they can't go outside for 4 days and they can't shower for 4 days. Well, all them hoes been dirty as shit anyway. they haven't been taking a shower for most of the time anyway. So that's just a normal day, a normal week in the house. Get to still eat everything and all. Like, that was fucking lame. So Sam talks to Harley, and he's obviously angry because every time in the diary room, he just go like, guess I gotta talk to her then, you know. They need to keep me so I can help them, you know. I'm like, okay, I think you need to take this little pill. But I understand. He just frustrated because he's like, I'm crossing the goddamn crosshairs, you know, with Nick. So I understand. And he pretty much says he does a good game talking. He pretty much said, look, y'all can use me for y'all gameplay because you know y'all not gonna stay together. You got Christy and Tommy, you got Jack and Ollie's, and then it's you and Harley. You think they all gonna go with you? And if y'all at the bottom of that couple's list, what you think? Don't you think y'all want to keep me around, or keep me particularly, but if so, me and Nick around to try to do the dirty work for y'all and get them out of here to help y'all, because y'all gonna have to break loose sometime. And that was a good game talk, pretty much. I'm here to be used, pretty much is what he said, and so they can go after their alliance in one ear out the other, guys. Harley and Jackson talk about taking a first shot while they in the bed together in the HOH room at the first shot at the 6 shooters instead putting up Christy. Like, they look in the camera, I guess, and they see her, and they see how Tommy and Jack all wrapped around her finger. Pretty much she got the whole house really wrapped around her finger. It took you these many weeks to realize that? Bitch, everybody was telling y'all that she got the whole house wrapped around her finger, and y'all didn't want to do nothing because y'all was fucking scared and pussy. It took this time to say that. Please don't reiterate that to us again, because it make us fucking sick to our stomach, and you ain't gonna do shit with your HOH, so don't size us up to let us down, okay? Because we want you to be down next if your ass don't do nothing. And when your ass on the block next week with your boy Jackson, you gonna fucking wish you didn't put up Sam and Nick. So, okay. So at the end of this, pretty much Harley nominates Nick and Sam. Said pretty much to Nick, it's like, it's between trust and pretty much who you aligned with. The trust part died down on Nick's part because he stopped trusting in his alliance. No, the alliance fucking stopped trusting in him. So shut that shit up. And I would have interrupted that hoe and said, the alliance stopped trusting me. How did I stop trusting the alliance when I thought we fucking was voting the same way and you bitches didn't trust me? Okay, so ho, continue. And then she turns to Sam and say, nervously, fake ass, you just align with it because it's just, you just buddied with him and it's just the way it fall, and da-da-da-da. Bitch, shut up, sit down, do what you gotta do, put that shit up. Okay, we at, all right, I gotta get something to drink. This hoe is tripping. And then Sam gets emotional in the DR, kind of in a way like, like all the things I didn't do yet, I should have done, and oh my God, how am I here right now, and oh, I gotta win this fucking veto, you know, all that. So I understand his pain, but that is what it is, and we're gonna see the next episode who wins. I already know who wins because I'm ahead of you bitches. I'm sorry, technically speaking, but we're going to see to the next episode. All right, make sure you like and subscribe, share this channel, and share this video to anyone who cares. And if they don't care, share that shit anyway, because that's my motto in this channel. All right, I holla. Bye.